things we have to be able to do in biology is interpret and produce pyramids of biomass. And all biomass is living matter, living materials. And here in the Amazon rainforest, you tend to find quite a lot of them. So currently, I'm in the Amazon. It's around 13 degrees south of the equator in Peru. And we're here looking at the biomass, the flora and the fauna that live in this forest and doing scientific research. So if I wanted to create a pyramid of biomass of this area, we've got a great example. We've got these lovely leafcutter ants that are rolling on a trail through and creating this whole area is the colony, the leafcutter ant colony just in here. So this pyramid of biomass that we'd produce for this would be the leaves themselves. So they are heading over to a tree over that way and going right to the top of the tree and picking the leaves off. So you've got the tree, which is the producer at the bottom of our pyramid of biomass. Tree with leaves in it. So the leaves in the tree are going to be our producer. The next stage up then, the next trophic level, just up from that is the primary consumer, and the primary consumer are the leafcutter ants. And they'll take the leaves from the tree and they'll bring them all the way down into the colony, and they'll create fungus that they can live off of from the leaves. So then we've got a producer along the bottom, which are the leaves in the tree, and then we've got the next trophic level up, which is the primary consumer. But then we imagine that an anteater might walk through and hoover up a few of these leafcutter ants. And in its lifetime, anteaters will probably consume quite a lot of these ants, or maybe a bird will come in and pick a few off, and there'll be many birds coming in and picking them off. So the next trophic level up then is, for example, the anteater or anteaters that'll come through and hoover a load up. That's the secondary consumer. So producer is our tree and the leaves on the tree. Then the next one up is the ants, and then the next one up then is the anteater. You could go up another level after that, another trophic level, and say that an anteater might get eaten by a jaguar. And through its life, many anteaters might get eaten by that jaguar. So as you move up through, what's happening is that the numbers are getting fewer. So lots and lots of leaves, probably less leafcutter ants through the colony's life. And then you've got less anteaters eating these leafcutter ants, and then maybe one jaguar at the top that's eating those anteaters. So the numbers go less as you go up, but imagine on that jaguar or on the anteater, as a trophic level, maybe it'll have a lot of ticks. We get ticks out here in the jungle quite a lot as well. So on maybe the anteater, you get lots and lots of ticks, all sucking the blood of the anteater. So the next trophic level up from the anteater is the thing living off of the anteater, and that would be the ticks, but there's lots of them. So if we went in numbers as we go up through trophic levels, it might not work. It might get reversed and the pyramid will fall over. But if we look at it in terms of biomass, then what we can say is that actually the number of ticks on there is fine, because there's less biomass living on that anteater. So we normally think of things in terms of biomass as we go up through the trophic levels, how much the stuff weighs, for example, as you go up through. And one of the things we can do from that as well is interpret pyramids of biomass, even if we've never been to an area. So if I give you this pyramid of biomass through here, you'd be able to look at it and say that, okay, there's probably a jungle, there's trees, there's leafcutter ants that are living on those trees. I can see anteaters living off those and a jaguar. So you'd be able to get a good representation of the area and what happens in the area. And you can do this for different places around the world, different types of food chains, and creating these pyramids of biomass that move up through. So as a biologist, being able to produce and then interpret pyramids of biomass is absolutely essential.